It's time for Digital Ideas. I'm Mike Yeomans, and we're on the phone with Vic Saxana, who is with Alcatel-Lucent's Cable Strategy and Solutions Group. And we're going to talk to Vic today about broadband cable operators and some of the market conditions. Welcome, Vic.
Hi, Mike.
When we think about competitive pressures and subscriber demands, what are the challenges being faced by cable operators in today's market environment?
The market environment for consumer communications and entertainment services is evolving at a really rapid pace. U.S. cable operators are at the forefront of this evolution and thus are most attuned to the changing subscriber needs. Our MSO partners are aware that consumers want the best quality of experience across their suite of services offered. They have consistently increased data speeds in their internet offerings since the inception of the business, and they are adapting their video business to the changes in consumer behavior, the major one being the shift from watching mostly linear content on traditional TV screen to watching what they want, when they want, and where they want. In addition, the enterprise services have also presented an incredible growth opportunity for the MSOs. And collectively, consumer and enterprise services require that the underlying MSO network infrastructure that carries those services be highly flexible, available, and rapidly scalable.
So what are some of the biggest hurdles that the cable cos face in terms of maybe how they architect their network?
I think the biggest challenge lies at the edge of the cable network, where there is an increasing tension between scaling the network, cost incurred, and the requirements to increase functionality arising from, the need to launch new services. This challenge really arises because of two reasons. First, historically, as MSOs have launched new services in the past, they have in many cases deployed dedicated edge routing platforms to enable the launch of those services. Thus, a typical cable hub might have multiple routing platforms dedicated to support individual services, such as multicast for digital TV, unicast for WAD, residential high-speed internet, voice service, enterprise services, etc. Maintaining multiple platforms is obviously expensive and hinders MSO's ability to quickly and efficiently deploy new services. Second, the CMTS platforms that are downstream from those routing platforms are at least a generation, if not several generations behind, the standalone edge routing platforms, both in terms of overall scale and feature availability. They simply fall short of the market requirements on scale and innovation and do not deliver the cost, space, and power efficiencies required by the MSOs.
So Vic, how are the industry's major players addressing these challenges?
Alcatel-Lucent, along with our industry partners, have been working on this highly flexible and simplified cable hub architecture that is aligned with the CCAP initiative driven by Cable Labs and a number of MSOs. The architecture separates the IP service routing plane from the access technology to simplify overall network design and operation and enable service flexibility as well as reduce network costs. The cable industry has begun a multi-year migration towards a common platform for voice and data on its HFC cable access infrastructure. The single cable access platform, or CCAP, should help drive operational automation, simplicity, and flexibility in what has been a manually intensive operations environment, while also reducing the number of platforms that are needed to be deployed and managed for HFC cable access.
So Vic, a final question. How is Alcatel-Lucent looking to help cable operators?
Yeah, Alcatel-Lucent has already been a strategic supplier to MSOs for several years. We are obviously a leading provider of service routing platforms, but we are also deployed in other parts of the cable infrastructure, including Wi-Fi management, IP video, advanced IP communications services, and customer experience platforms. We've also been working with our MSO partners to drive the new CCAP solutions that we discussed earlier. And we have taken the approach there of partnering with best-of-breed vendors to provide real options to cable in the form of deployable solutions. The aim here is to really enable CCAP platforms that meet the following three requirements for MSOs. First, it supports the evolution of residential and commercial services across both HFC and fiber with massive scale and service awareness. Second, it enables cable operators to transition their access networks so they can leverage new and innovative technologies to match their business requirements. And third, it reduces MSO CapEx and OpEx in their edge and access infrastructure.
Vic, thanks a lot for your time today.
You're welcome, Mike. Thank you.
This has been Digital Ideas. Thanks for tuning in.